All right, Shalom Israel. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Machakodash. Also, I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught us this truth, and peace and salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect. Back at it through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Hey, the rapper, entertainer, Little Boosie, or Lil Boosie, breaking news, I guess, turned itself in to the feds, man, and this is his statement recently. It says, just accepted a plea from the federal government on my sword case. Boosie wrote on Twitter on August 4th, as reported by the Shade Room. I thought this case was over and I was going to get on with my life, but God don't make mistakes, and I'm tired of fighting. All right, man. All right, now through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Awashai, the Lord has given us the spirit, blessed us with the spirit to be able to discern certain people or certain situations that arise upon the earth. And this particular situation, a person being Lil Boosie. Now, we do know some of the things that this gentleman has said here in the past concerning who he believes to be God. All right.
If you lose faith, I done lost faith. My faith ain't no bigger than a mustard seed. I done lost faith already. Lost faith. Faith can suck my with two hands. Put that two hands on my. So you gotta put two hands on my.
All right, man. So again, in the spirit of mocking, ultimately, how about Hashem Hawashai, the prophets as well, concerning faith, man. The scriptures speak about when I was a child, I think as a child, etc. I mean, that's a spirit that Lil Boosie is coming in, because if he was a man and understood through wisdom, knowledge, and understanding the growth process, right, that is serving Yahweh Bahashim Al Shah as a man, you would attain a certain level of wisdom and not think like a child. See, he doesn't. I think he's pissed off. I'm not too sure. I didn't watch the whole video, but I believe he lost some family members, man. And because of that, it has him angry. I mean, rightfully so. You should be angry at sin, period, Boosie. That's why we're in this predicament, subject to death, man. All right. So it really starts there, our own behavior, checking your brothers, checking your sisters, man. Because that's the reason why we're in these situations where we have to lose our family. All right. But again, a wise man would understand the Lord promised us 100-fold, all right, for leaving these things behind, or the things that we may suffer as a loss of in this life, man. The Lord promised us 100-fold. That's not double, that's not triple, that's not quadruple, that's 100-fold. All right, so if he was wise enough, like a grown Israelite man, he will understand that. He will understand reincarnation. All right, he will understand Yahweh is not mocked. Let me get that first and foremost. In the book of Galatians 6 and verse 7. Be not deceived, Yahweh, who the word ignorantly just calls God, all right, is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. And he's really taking it to a whole nother level with his mockery, man. All right, and then again, I know brothers probably remember this video concerning the dietary law. Again, our people are sadists. The Lord refers to them as stupid, unintelligent. With all that money, I often bring up that point. With all that money that these entertainers have, come on, man, you have the ability to acquire these resources. The Wagyu beef, you know what I mean? Kobe beef or whatever, man, you know what I mean? But are people being unwise They take this these abominable creatures, man, and some of them think it's a delicacy, or some of them are in such dire straits, whether that be just mentally like this brother, or whether they're in the hood where they just, don't care, and they're just gonna eat whatever is available, pork, you know what I mean, shrimp if it's cheap, that's all Jake can afford. I mean, he's gonna go for it, man, disregarding, hey, how about Hashim Al Shah? But let's see what Boosie got to say on the matter.
Down here. God gonna understand that. I'm hungry down this bitch. I don't give a damn, bitch. I eat pork, people, police.
And like, what type of spirit do you have to have upon you to even like play like that in these last days, man? On camera, like, and the spirit of being hungry, man. And that's why the Lord has us, prophesying these things concerning a cannibalism coming upon the earth, man. People being in such hard situations, they're gonna resort, to all manners of violence, man, just from being hungry. You see what our brother, all right, here, the spirit that he's coming in, man. He's already saying, "Oh, I'm a little hungry." And how hungry is this rich guy, man? You know what I mean? Really though. He's saying, man, he's willing to eat abominable things, even you and yours, man. All right, so this is what the Lord has us watching for, all right, and warning us of, that's getting ready to come upon this earth, this horrific time known as the Great Tribulation, known as Jacob's trouble, man, where the Lord is getting ready to, execute judgment upon the earth, day and night and day, 24/7. It's just gonna be all these calamities coming upon the earth, man, and people like this, hey, the Lord is really, really judging our people right now, man. Both the Southern Kingdom and the Northern Kingdom, you so-called blacks and you so-called brown people, especially in the entertainment industry. Your boy Faison Love, man, he's up the bat, man. Just all type of artists is getting locked up left and right.
Hey, bitch, yeah, bitch. I chop them bitches up. I don't give tell my I can't eat pork. I'm hungry as a down this bitch, and I'm telling me I can't eat pork. What kind of religion is that? I'm sorry. Fuck that. I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat whatever the fuck. God can be right there in my ear. Son, do not digest the animal that you.
And there it is, man. And in Babylon culture, that middle finger, that means that's pretty much F you, man. So he's coming in the spirit again. Galatians 6:7. Be not deceived, man. All right. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah is not mocked, for whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. And you see the spirit that Boosie is coming in, man. Mocking Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, man. All right. Want to eat what he want to eat, and mock the Lord about it. And again, you see where he's at today. Now I can't honestly say if he's gonna do prison time and things like that, but we do know that he is in federal custody right now, and he's taken a plea concerning that case. And another point I wanted to make through the spirit was during his statement here, he mentions, "I thought this case was over and I was going to get on with my life." And he also goes on to say, God, that same God that he mocked, don't make mistakes. He got that right. And I'm tired of fighting. Hey, man, the scriptures speak about, who can deliver. Man's goings are the Lord, first and foremost. But who can deliver out of the hand of the Lord, man? when your number is called, hey, you're up, man. There's nothing that you can do. No, and we see that with these celebrities. No, Bill Cosby, hey, Michael Jackson, hey, his number was called, but no amount of money can stop you from the judgment of Yahweh Shema Shah, and that it is something that we tell Esau Edom. All right, starting with his elites, so called. No matter how much money they have, it's not going to save them from the will of Yahweh Hashem Al Shai concerning this judgment that's getting ready to come upon the earth. All right, but in the book of Ecclesiastes 8 in verse 11, concerning what Boosie said, that he thought it was over, man. All right, and that he was tired of fighting. Ecclesiastes 8 and 11, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil, man. All right. That spirit, everybody that doesn't repent daily is coming in one way or the other. At this point, with everything happening, the spirit that the Lord has upon, certain individuals, it's no way that we can leave our homes, man, knowing not even the depths of our own transgressions, man. All right, so we're coming in to fear the Lord, the Wadi Al Shah, for that fear. All right, but if you're not repenting, man, and you're coming in the spirit of because we're all, but again, the Wadi Abashama Shah for giving us the spirit of fear and the ability to, repent daily, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shah. But everybody else, man, they got sins for days if they're not honestly being covered through the blood of Yahweh Shah, not the idol calling upon the true names Yahweh or Yahweh Shah. All right. So because sentence against an evil work, Boosie, just because the Lord didn't put you back in them handcuffs for a while, boom, he got you. All right. Same thing with whatever. Look at Diddy. All right. And the same thing is about the woman. Y'all think y'all got away with it. This goes back to Eve, man. All this evil that y'all have been doing and boasting in. All right. And we're seeing it creep up. We're seeing the law, so called, get on y'all behind now more and more, man. And rightfully so. Eve is out here acting a fool. And I mean, the Lord been putting our men in the graves in the prison. So I mean, our judgment has been going out. That fame of the black man, so called, and the brown man, it has rang bells throughout Babylon the Great. Everybody, knows we're a spectacle to behold, all right, in wickedness, the majority of our people. Why are the black and brown people like this? Why are they like that? Well, we understand now, man. Cursed. That's why. This is our story. This is about us through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham Shah. We understand now. We understand it now. Yeah, man. And it says in verse 12, Ecclesiastes 8 and 12, though a sinner do evil 100 times and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear Yahweh Bahashem Hawashah, which fear before him. All right. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before God, man. All right. And there it is, man. So no matter how puffed up you got, soon as that tribulation hit real good, man, you're gonna forget all your prosperity very quickly, man. All right. The book of Hebrews. Hebrews 11 and 6. But without faith, all right, because Boosie said he don't have it, if it, you know, um, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. All right. Then we go up to verse 1, Hebrews 11 and 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So again, that brother so called, he had no faith, man. All right. Which is, you know, a manifestation of his behavior, which led, all right, to his incarceration right now, man. All right. Now we're all guilty. We're all worthy of whatever happens to us, man. But that's the point of Yahweh Shai, man. All right. But having faith, and faith without works is dead. There's going to be action. You're going to stop certain behaviors, man. There's a process to stopping it all. All right. But you're going to trust in the process, and you're going to be purged, man, through a process that we don't even really fully understand. Hey, the Lord's ways are higher than ours, man. Hey, the Lord is if we're peculiar people, how much more our power. All right. We don't really understand the depths of the mind, if you will, of Yahweh, man, Bahashem and Hawashai. So we have to have faith because we can't see him right now. All right. We believe that he exists. All right. We believe, in his son, that he exists, that he really walked this earth, that our brothers, wrote this book through the spirit that the Lord gave them. All right. And that it's for us, that we're these people written in this book, that the promise is for us, that we're a part of this. All right. This most popular book, I believe the Bible is, man, upon the earth, the most purchased book upon the earth, that everybody has heard of this God of the Bible, this God of these Hebrew Israelite people. The Lord has revealed this, but unto a small portion of the nation of Israel, but he has revealed it, man. And we do believe and hope. All right. Well, we hope that we're those people, man. That's that substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. All right. We haven't seen those new bodies. We haven't seen Yahweh Shai in his glory and in the dread thereof. All right. But all we have to do is keep that faith of a mustard seed, okay? and Lord willing, we'll see the end and the beginning of this thing. And then we'll end it in the book of Romans. Yeah, and that judgment goes, for everybody who didn't take heed to the warning concerning a sentence against an evil work not being executed, speedily. It goes for all of our people that want to take their time in calling upon the Lord, serving the Lord, man. All right. Romans 13:11. Because the Lord hasn't oh man, it's going to be scary, man. Because he hasn't fully unleashed his wrath. How much more do you need to see, Israel? Y'all must ain't heard the noise of a tornado or earthquake or storm like that. Y'all must don't live in the hood where Jake getting, sprayed up. Y'all must ain't witnessed no mass unaliving incidents. You must ain't been to the war. All these things are happening upon the earth, and if we're watching like we're commanded to, you would be able to line these horrific things up with the scriptures, man, and filter it through the scriptures, and it strengthen your faith. Because if you really believe this, then these things are really happening. So I best to keep that faith, man. This is Romans 13 and verse 11. And that knowing that the time that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe, man. All right. So there it is. That's the point of it all. Knowing that this time, seeing these things happen in real life, being able to decipher it through the scriptures, man, prophecy, breaking it down, listening to the men who were blessed with the vision to break it down, right, and the ability to break it down, and you being blessed with the ears to receive it, understand it, all right, and keep your faith in it, man. Now is that time. These things are happening, and it's just something peculiar about the remnant of the nation of Israel. They can hear Yahweh Bahashim Hawashai, in certain manners. However, the Lord, communicates these things, or open up a brother's eyes, or open up a brother's ears, man. All right. And it's a very, very special thing unto the Lord and these individuals, man. These individuals, say that They believe through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemal Shah. We're at the end of the world. We're at the end of a rulership, an end of an era. All right. That Yahweh Shah, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, is actually getting ready to make a grand appearance again. All right. And it's not going to be like he came the first time. All right. Coming back, in great dread. All right. Even the people that he's going to save. All right. And then great glory. All these things are actually gonna happen, man, if you truly believe in Yahweh Bahashim and Hawashah, man. All right, so again, and that knowing the time that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. This thing, when it's over with, it's gonna seem like a dream, like it was just so fast, like wow, like it was nothing, man. Come, the life, the bodies, the experience that we're gonna have after this mess, all right, is all over with. All due respect to y'all, Bahashim Al-Shai, it's his story. It was supposed to get messy, all right, but it's gonna be like nothing in a blink of an eye when we're changed and we can, finally breathe. That's why the Lord taught us to count this as dung, man. Easier said than done, especially concerning certain things, a people, situation, experiences. That's what Jake desire. People, experiences, situations. But hey, we can't have it all right now, man. We're in our captivity. This is a part of the story. Just because you don't believe that you're part of the story and that this captivity actually is happening, all right, it doesn't change the fact that the story is going to take place, man. All right, and we're at the end of the story, finna be at the beginning of a new one. So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah. Until next time, Shalom.